tehudi na wahwe window nim say fieru no nam ho a o twa hwe so betu ni car no ananso bepie o phone ni kura no dey to silent because fieru no hamachi nyina wa frɛ wa no hye ho ananso nhye ho and then Yankopon be sa kwan na mfa ma wo I will Jesus Christ demo Edio Edan hai Eni mu akomate o rent so aduane kura anya wo de o rent so a aduane kura anya wo de na me beye amen Medini TJ Force and Adom 106.3 FM Dwaso Nsem the biggest breakfast on radio no doubt and apparently yaba and no man penny kasai and not surprisingly man penny and follow the usual format Osenka or shares kasano asia kom senka o shares free sikasem no man kwa keka asa na mpo de abewie Bible Honsem security onanka o de ba na wie no no but I'm not shares free security issue and no free honor me de kofa about to easy and some ne ade adudu dadu well enra ne na opese otia no wote o man gina bre so man pani etwa homfoni no na to sa na tie and I pay. It's a big conversation here on the show. If you want to swap drinks,
working for my girl.
Fiasa lead producer Dominic Isiabwa supporting Aisha Ibrahim DJ Awana Caroline Tete Obed Akwesi Osema 4 all 5 What's the man saying? Mati Ayo afie bibia be yi and apparently so yaba stay with us on social media on Facebook at Adom 106.3 FM for comment to honey and Jibrankin can and farm out. Get the apple home comment to change every chance here. Kale Kids toothpaste that aroma. Say Abofrano. Simbenya hoden na near friend is a project every so Kale Kids toothpaste. And I may come for Eddie Amawo Ebwa papa. I'm a from a different film, you know, a confiance and a person, yeah, Ebwa woman, a Kale Kids, a person, and make a person, toothpaste, the tree, no, a person. AC or Henny, good morning to you. If Kale Kids, that's another quality product from SONA Company Limited, producers of Sasso. Yeah, Food and Drugs Authority, Aji Atumo, Kale Kids. Happy smile. But you're sharing your Facebook of our comment to her. Dr. Edmond Natha, another balm of Gilead. I know.
It's working for my good. Call me favor. I am favored. Even above every working for my good. It's working for my good. You declare this over your heart. Walking in victory.
Yetwa lifestyle health and complications no eso na fe sankofa eniane ese yedie no Dr. Arthur aba o manu so Dr. Timinka
Yo, wacha meton kapa good morning o.
Good morning. Ahode.
Nyame ahume mobo ahonde wo hopa ti se Bible ma se mo.
Yede nyame ase.
Enti oni hwefo ne tumi.
Ye papa doc. Enti ye twa sankofa no so na day 3 of a discussion on innuania as I say yedi nia ebo nipadua ne pa ene abrea as I say yedi sa innuani our lifestyle health and complications and common so doc. Ye recap no ankoma etwetwen na fe ene ye ntwa so.
Da shi bebre enra ye common na eham da etiefo nyina nso aseso mo de ato ha. Yankoma enu ayedi no na about sankopa na ho na ne yehwe ekwan pa ye befa so ye bedidi a yaye ema yaye meme yaye ni pe sebi ni pedua na apom ne bekosro nti yankasa yem no ye de fa bia sawo no awaduane a na se waduane kra wo dina ekwan a wo befa so wo bedi no na yehu benefit a yehwe bibiti se tomatoes ne akekedru ye nkwan no ye de betutum ene nkroma na se ebi de dem na se yedi a sebi o pekene won nkroma ne mo no ye strate as a major active ingredient na the anti-hypertensive drugs na yafa na amaya blood pressure no bafom nti ye she nipa ni nyina nkran say nkroma de obeka se we be ma wodi o sisi besene ni we no any base bia a fallacious statement and ntinka we bema we oba we nipa oba o yawo nko ade a dinkroma bebrebe di tomatoes enkwan na ebe no na ode atotom nche na ebe ya ne be no emro so manuane no na wo no enfree mu ema ye kyerɛkyerɛ enema foforo a ɛka ho na ye lifestyle health ya ye hu sɛ ye stress ye hu bebree ne ye dwen na ye dwen na ekoba sɛ adwen mu fam no nnuane a yɛde ma adwene no ene hunam fam physically nnuane a yɛde ma adwene no sa adwene apom den eba fam a some of the complications are yet the simplest one edeba pa CVA cardiovascular accident yɛbɔ ne mrane ɛka stroke na stroke in particular kopɛ ma why silent killer why it is a glaucoma why silent killer of the eye any hypertension why silent killer why ya no abo re ni pedua ni mo eno nti no anopɛ sɛ utie ɛwɔ adom FM so a bishop wo madwuma no ayɛ simple anopɛ mehwɛ enkasa wo ka nkwansensam a wo hye nyina no a confirm education anopɛ yeye obi ho no mo a ade so a ɛso no sebi onso cement wo obi ho a onso edan ne mum no enema egu adwene ne mu pa ɛso no in fact ɛso se ne wono ankasa cardiologist e dey ato ho say obi ho no mo a wedi 30 years but in 30 years awadi no hwe akoma poti eda na nipedwe ne mo aye engine a and number 75 to 80 years obi so kuni di be 80 years nanso no the course of the kind of life I want living abrabo pa wa bo on fan nsem nhihye ne mu on so anema bebre no on chake na koma ene ne status no obi so ye obi a we youth ne organs a ewo ne mu eno nti anope utie me na say one enema how yare bi na etete wo ami sika bi na usika loki yare bi na wo mi so ye osofo so ye sof maame so ye obi a wo ti aware ase so ye obi a situation bi a on femu a aye den edi ama wono bibia ni wono mu a eso se nyame ade bia esi wasase wesu bia no nyame wo ho solution because ono pe ne bo asase we enu nti ma enema na egu adwene no offload gu nipa bia wo mu yedua anasa ade bia eye loaded no ne mobility e wo form so wo de cement soa tiko se enko na tiko baako de one so na cement a de one so na cement no e wo be hare asene ne oso cement no enu ntinyama bebre so dodo anope jemu so bi ayo money afache no aha so bi ayo bibi afache no enye se enuane bone pa na wo de ma adwene no so wo fa adwene na nkasa no sebi yo yewo neurotransmitters a o fa bibi to say oxytocin mo serotonin mo dopamine mo ene GABA na the moment one psychologically oje na no umon say o stress hormone cortisol kosoro the moment cortisol ever start to say kosoro no e give liver no opportunity na release a lot of LDL cholesterol any triglycerides any total cholesterol umon say neurotransmitters nankasa no the way it's supposed to work na enkoniesa na stroke you know wamba where the other aspect I be so nuane ankasa ye di afa ye numo obi hono mo a sebi sradenam no na nani gye ho woye panyin no wanyini a unhia nam sa wodem honam wo ye den wanya 40-50 years kwa unhia honam sa unhia protection enuaba atosode anhaima emba na udi no according to Genesis chapter 1 verse 28 wasinya me boy ensuban so ne sasone we no ma entumi say yen take dominion o be take dominion na verse 29 na reflecting o si yen nuaba we atosode na eye na be boy e ba sa wo be senya me e ba sa wo be take dominion so wo person take dominion e was say unya power the one for power papa and show mu na the battery fun bia ko show mu a in fact e kwan mu e beja wo ho entuma wo kitchen na no pharmacy na di tomatoes di in sige eno you can say statistics are made better about World Bank they are trying to tell us Ghana for your ranking or Sub-Sahara Africa yet to SONA ye minerals and vitamins na ye mfanya we nanso e wasi yakoya chi anopay o tina wudi a otwitwa kokumba dandelion watita duro kaka wo ye bema utime boboso odi nso hye ego ho no wanom anase utime we kakra bi on tomatoes no mo ne nuaba ne atosode no ne yedi anya sa akoba se tembia no Monday to Friday o kwa one way awache kona no waje koko ni kose no waje e dia show mu awia no no wadi branku I mean one way sa in fact one way ne betima mo asenke enu nti ye say sankofa odidi a no nkwa di nuaba di foye na sanwani no we nyina no emfa ban bommo sabi o enam moban kosia emoban I mean banche ye di emuro enuane ye di emu ye di no emoban yo na mom no di aboban atosode wakọ na efuom no bo so abo ne banche ampesi wo twi ne kontomire ko bibia na se sabi amantire bi edemode ne nwa guso ondi nwi a wonanti empi efuom medu efie no waye exercise diabetes no wen blood pressure no wen stroke no ewen asthma no ewen cancer no ewen sisi ya technology adoso no ana ye didi ne ye pe eba ne saa o pharmacy ebeda no kitchen sika mu awunya bi onzo kwama o pharmacy ada no kitchen enu nti na say oba balm of Gilead ya be ma o kitchen mum ada no pharmacy ya kire onuane pa e wo so wudi na ya sanso ama aduane a eye aduru a ye nutritious a one so what the problem in a buy ya yan konkoma problem B and C enka ho obi ho be no ma aduru so de sa na yarewa o mo nse yarewa ni mu na waba be ye wabenya complication na yare no asan abedoso ya wo west level kuma sento ya wo de cabin akra ya wo west level pe ene wo akra enu ntia no pe ne de nkomo ni behia na nyankopon ya adoma otuna no ya to aso so ifitu ti besu na ase ope baby pa adia ya hwe papa dia eye balm of Gilead wonyo heba alternative clinical team of professional na mo bit ma fresh so no 0598 95 3098 0598 95 3098 and I said 0509 55 4618 0509 55 46 18 and also bit my fresh mention so 0240 512171 0240 512171 so ba o medical report awo unra unum bia no but modern say what the name na ebeba because nya so ba ya na ma odo ya nya sa ho
Adom FM 106.3 can stop us now.
Dr. Edmond Arthur, Balm of Gilead, and Yatine cannot sign a yard my Dwaso. Lifestyle, health, and complications. If I said, I'm a Kel Kids, no matter what, and the idea of the home come on. The Ebrewo, Kel Kids, happy smile. Celestine, don't call Papa Christy with this one. Adom Sports page 1, yeah, the Abrel, the latest from the world of sports. Imota, Atrasi. Bema Jay,
Mpacho mi huye na onse.
Boko. And to why you send me video? Okay, there, you can't video no. Debbie, you can't video. Oh, say me be aboko there.
Oh, be aboko. Once we we ni.
Debbie, don't forget it.
Me had it we ni.
Man, fast as
I'm ready we ni.
I know Mampani Kasai.
Mampani Kasai.
Yes.
Ni epe no Mampani efiase na oka no.
Okay.
But the issue ni say presidential policy na be ban say akabe osram eson no wafiso ana. Say akabe osram eson wan sa. No wafiso. Iti policy no de ba no. Eno na no we ba no say Dr. Baumia na ba o. Say
John Mahama no
never. And no be you say na into a consultation between one and amalgamation and basa policy na ehwe no.
Okay.
Yeah, ehwe national sports policy. Oh, I dey high in title so here. Sports bill na yen pass here no.
Yeah.
Funding no sports are very expensive.
Yeah.
It's no better. Thomas Partey say or do £250,000 a week. It's a month no, you buy £1 million a week a month.
Let's go.
Yes. Into one team of blasters, my man, $10,000. In 9 a week, a 200.
Yes, a man is sika.
Into my blasters 1 month, a man, oh man, we, oh man, 10,000. David.
Follow us in the brand. Adom Sports page 1. Yeah, bro, stay with us.
OneXBet. Bonuses are kesiye. Odds are kakraka. Ani kunim die nkwa. Download the OneXBet app no. Na ye deposit ninya 300% bonus. It will do 3,445 Ghana cedis. Wait now, open die. To make a register with onexbet.com.gh. Now use the promo code Welcome Ghana. Ninya welcome bonus will first deposit. So OneXBet mau be brave. Gambling what truly can wash you. Yeah, man, what would be if you do what? Gaming Commissioner Jinka to reatum.
Ubenya Afcon akensie ni nyina ewo Betway so wodi 25 cedis anade brosa e beti wo Afcon matches ni mu bia so check it no a ye che free bet which me say nya sika bebre empredudu onum de bia Betway de unya no moho kai say enhyehyɛ kakra wo se woni mfie ni wotwe a enko ho Gaming Commission of Ghana sashas here.
Rise up and be a star. Strengthen with BX stars.
BX free and ponsa ifa pharmaceuticals ya grofo fra ebo ahuna metwetwe ne pa ewa aduane ayedie mu ne senti BX bo ama yenya aduane ayedie mu mfaso
BX mamuche nam ye ridie mu no eye mu no na ma hoden bem BX meduane di wakono sorry zinc wo BX mu no ebo ma mofra nyine yie so we yare na wa hoden sutia for BX na ma wa hoden samrantem
In your veins, regain lost after strength in your memory.
for BX na mauma wakokura enu abre wansu bi BX tablets ni use your pharmacy shops and the chemical seller shops e wo memu babia BX ehia mo bia
Nemawu ahu sepe. Oh, fa
Nokrani, F Package Namamba. Sisi a meeting your pine with Jackra. Me wish session, Adjo Form. Miami was a meridian Yankasa. Sa F Package Dromapa. Etu yare tisapu mumre, etipaye feverishness, kata, cold, sasabro, and honam yawe free jumading. F-Pack Bushedro ma one way dim feed dun sianichi. Asmani also yare for dear, and sasa wa 5-pack. Ubenya F-Pack a juman tem no drugstores ewo mayi munina. So for F-Pack nenu, now want to wa, kohu doctor.
Afe F-Pack Junior and so etu honam yawo mo fredi busumi siani echiraba. Esa honam yawo, kata, feverishness, cold, ni flu. F-Pack Junior blows your child's pain away.
F-Pack blows your pain away.
Minia, se opete wudi dia. Chanu mumu. What bre ni something a wudi su wa supermarket a. Enwa ne mumu. Se wonwa tarebia efe a dewa kuma so na wo pa. Just mumu 8. Se ukusisi utiri ho kakra ama wenema da ho. Se wa woni dia me pa kire no. Enwa ne mumu. Put your utility bills. Any omu ye juma wufie ho ka. Chanu mumu. Se upese umani ebusuafo wufie na wode chewo da. Enwa ne mumu. Dumedie biara so upese wuye no. Hwehwe baby MTN mumu merchant IDs. Ana QR codes no bi wo. A eyo mu point of sale. Na eni omu hwembo mu wai.
Oh yeah. Ready what it says this year Mwanga so want to oh yeah. Adom 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Tough.
Ready what it says CCM 112. Oh yeah. Ready what it says CCM 112. Oh yeah.
Tino se bia osi afike mo anase o men radio bia me mane how obetimi log on to Facebook Adom 106.3 FM na wa share na do comment in so go na yakenkan edi ama kama and 7 doors Black Queens of Ghana akoko piemu ewo in dollar wo Zambia na ene payiri papa ewo agopama so Black Queens of Ghana and Copper Queens of Zambia at the second leg, Ebesha. So, way Olympic game qualifier, who do to sing now, our coaches in Akasa, and so man Penye Kasa was State of the Nation address, and I say sports policy, and so here pa na simple or the presidential policy on sports, Ebeba. Na ehun sem nyina so yekura ewo ha se SONA or down near the Ghana Football Association so asoya Black Stars former coach Chris Hilton at the report about me so search committee so at Nsem bin so at the awabetu gani nyina no Adom 106.3 FM Ghana's #1 radio station ma wi fi Accra House of Folk from Ebo FASO camp no enye fedi agrobot no egu ibrembrenya make say ene so ho ensemo ewo ha ewo sports page 1 eso quickly yenhwe abrafo a eso yasen na de dwumadi ede premo MTN everywhere you go me pacho ko downloading my MTN app no Google Play Store na fe so Apple Store na afato data na fe so mumu no na ma enye easy sama ka kire say hospital mumu so ko shop bia mumu enkwapo ko marketer emumu nanu mekwa gogrushi ena mekoto momo ne kakra emumu ena miditu aka ise krampo o transfer ma emumu metini twene nsa na say no you asasa mamumu na ma no ena mamumu na ma na me bogu sumo ano say branty we current papa Samson and DVS roofing papa fie say you asina konanim you asasa no say fan nua mo nan so bio atwamu di daada yen fan pambro mo nan so bio atwamu kura ye di aluzin trousers no ene fin so DVS roofing sheet no eno ene e di bodan so na aluzin trousers no you see ni say nua na de no eso nchense ni na frama bo a etim say wi abo a etim insuto a etim nia etim na DVS current class roofing sheet no 20 years warranty against peeling NFA so fading the color be out pebia mimi pay yellow color no about nice so to say dance need try you know say DVS roofing pa FA so and upon send for the FPAC ni BS tablet taba make say no akoye dwuma bi wa bre no person san koto so we here FPAC tindini yo FPAC blows so pains away FPAC junior no from kran most special kran na omu face no omu here FPAC junior secretary bi ni code bi na chewa uhia FPAC blows so pains away sanso now we dey strong command be adwuma bia no eno BS tablet ponsefa ediaba for the love of the game betway and then Black Queens game no me hwa pete takrama utim say na Ghana be pie mu ama Zambia enso esuo moto kakra it's game no under 3.5 beating abo beating abo na game ni mu fa anasemfo we are Ghana to score because Ghana need to score. Ghana to score. Ni na no betway for the love of the game. Betway, bet your way. Himo NS we are saying the sports page 1 at the pro no and tempaso enko piemo e Black Stars aswe and prempren make say search committee NFN so Black Stars head coach at the reports. Mother report on Aquadine, Executive Council of Ghana Football Association. Onum Sena Black Stars team no coach Chris Hilton and na Okra Black Stars team no na February ana ni jumedi bibia ba na wienti after AFCON na Ghana film na naja papa na chia ontimi anto so ansan ye coach Edema Black Stars of Ghana na no and a Ghana Football Association a search committee 5-man search committee and no vice president of Ghana Football Association Mark Ado NFA so banker Kojo Adai Mensa and Professor Mintano no so thank director of the Ghana Football Association NFA Crampono Ghana football legend Kumasi Sanduko legend the Lord of the Green Turf Opokunti and SONA chief director at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And so William Ketty committee bomu some new coach Edema Black Stars of Ghana. Namosomo domo report no aka coach report no akoma Executive Council of Ghana Football Association enti omosom behwemu na amoni Ministry of Youth and Sports and so committee bomu na efe won ho kwan on befa so a on ba announce the new coach Edema the Black Stars of Ghana enti na say enen so ho ensemo enen no enanwa our State of Nation address on Mampenye Kopiemo, our parliament, no, edin some to Guase, which means the Black Stars performance. No, Nanya dia na Edana Kwemukra, Hadiana, Inyokra, and Nunti, Oshanim said, Obey successive plan be at the Atwar, I know about Buana football, no sweating acronym. No, and a Mampenye edit to Guase.
Turn to scouting, grooming, and developing talent at the grassroots level under a presidential policy on football that I intend to unveil very soon. The School Sports Department of the Ministry of Education will work hand in hand with the Ministry of Youth and Sports in collaboration and synergy with the Ghana Football Association to build district, regional, and national juvenile teams for both girls and boys. The more than 150 AstroTurf pitches constructed throughout the country under this administration provide the foundational facilities to make a start as we strive to provide more of them. We should see a steady progression of talent up the ladder from the junior juvenile teams to the senior sides based on merit and nothing else. A similar approach has been tried before under the 5-year football development plan led by the late Ben Kofi, initiated under the MPP administration of President J.A. Kufuor. It was under this plan that talents such as Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, John Mensah, Derek Boateng, and later Asamoah Gyan and Stephen Appiah were discovered and nurtured. The results became evident to us and the world. It takes time, dedication, and patience. We cannot harvest where we have not planted and irrigated. I have no doubt at all that the Black Stars will rise and make us proud again.
Omanpenyi Nana Rodankwa Kufuado ena yete nka eno Parliament House or de Nanu Nsem so to go say plano ebeboa presidential plano for resurrection of Ghana football and asempo kwan be faso Ghana football so ebetimi akwana nim nanim ena wo dan wani e de kire Zambia enye betekra Black Queens of Ghana. And so Eddie Ebesha so came on Zambia, the Copper Queens of Zambia way 2024 Paris Olympic Game qualifier. On the first leg in our Accra Sports Stadium. Game on Eba Nevi no na Black Queens of Ghana and Timia Shebi. Emma Copper Queens Asha Kabako Eddie Tiomo. Nana 4 p.m. Ewa levy on Wanawasa Sports Stadium. On Dola Zambia. Ho and a second leg in Ebesha so na game no enye for the Agrokra. No and a head coach Edema Black Queens of Ghana. Edin Samuel Tuga Nora Haftel say game no Inyadia Ebebete Krana Black Queens of Ghana ebe come when you match say Ombeto Tradia Eddie Kane Namako so ewuni game no enya qualification for next stage Edema Black Queens of Ghana.
We lost the game 1-0 in Accra, but we had a very good performance on the pitch. When you look on the statistics, they were all on our side. Possession, attempts on the goal. I think we deserved there at home a goal, but that's how sometimes football go. We fought then very straight to right Friday night to arrive early here. We had a very warm welcome in Zambia. It's a beautiful country actually. I like how it's green here. The people are very friendly, so we feel very, very good here. Had some good training sessions. Tonight we go in the stadium, and I heard that tomorrow it's going to be a packed stadium, so we like it. We like this crowd, and I hope it will be a big football game.
Nora Haftel, head coach at my Black Queens of Ghana and Kano. Na abaya bakwa na modern bonso so ni pa free day see unim say no watna you kabruchi mema o si academy Charlton Athletic empo aboa Arsenal mama wini England FA Cup no da meka Arsenal ladies aboa mama wini FA Cup no da ono so ka team no ni some to go as a game no enye better kra.
I feel like the team's good, the team's doing well. They wasn't complacent, they were focused, but you know football it can go either way, so that's what happened. It would be amazing for the team to go Olympics. It's a big opportunity to show the world that Ghana can play football and just put ourselves on the map again. I'm adapting. I feel like I'm doing well, especially in training. That's the best way to adapt. Just train and work hard with the girls, and hopefully I'll be on the same level or speed with the girls, and then we can play football together properly.
Frida Asia Mefeda Edema Black Queens of Ghana and Airtin Ghana Itirumu Kanshan so say 4 p.m. Our 11 Wanawasa Sports Stadium $1 Zambia and a second leg and so Ebeshisha. So now Black Queens of Ghana Nola Haftel before and that game no about 12 matches and we need 10 and draw bien or lose 2 wash 34 goals and I shot 3 goals at the eternity no I was a goals no it's me through year papa 11 one side Sports Stadium dollar war a Zambia yaka national team and some Black Princesses of Ghana one of which I can all African games and African games and I say na prempem make say I won say koso e wo Cape Coast you see basic go kra team no den sama betu so team no I crowd pa say African games no ometimi eje EDS omuna so beka West African Games no etimi course no na say West African under 20 female championship no Ghana ena eje nti wo hwanim say obesa to aso akwa Africa awakwaje o emprepare ameka say House folk egu omo board no House folk board no amudi bibia ba na wie nti no to bu afede out so do anan no ya majority shareholder hwanim say only other shareholders in the committee abom no ma san hye another board nti no omo ye odo tenko alaja nkabi nkoni nyina ene omu nyina akoma atomo yo House of Oak egu omo board no nti no na no so nsem kakra efiwo eba any MTN everywhere you go kwadale my MTN app no Google Play Store na Facebook Apple Store na fire mumu na fato data and so na MTN jumede odidi nyina no etimi nkoso enfama DBS the roofing papa power Carolyn plus roofing sheet no eno na me kan for them on 20 years against spilling anything so fading roofing papa fi sanso ena amponsen for the epack ni BS tablet aba kwana kope bi eno bepro betway for the love of the game financial freedom I demand you to know eno any betway media ni mortgage kwa champions rebi wa en confirm sports team no sanso na you all 5 connect me to Facebook Adom 106.3 FM DJ wana so ebom chido ha ene edimusi makramon.
Hello, AT customers. Mon fema soka kra. Why a crowd edi ama sempe? Why a ni customer if you mo favorite network? ATM customers in you now 200% airtime bonus. Abrabian wonam credit transfer and I say wo AT money wallet. Edi beto airtime. Bonus a wo benyano. Utimi de kasa don shri edi oso mienu. From crane to crank. Many customer esa wo mobile. Wo betimi aka show AT agents. Se onye direct data bundles. It is Sika Coco, big time, and if use bundles and mount. It is the next time we hear top up, say airtime, and I say direct internet bundler. And ye na shisha wu 80 agents. I obey won put them with no request for credit transfer. And I say dial *110#. Now for 2 free. Wu 80 money wallets no so direct. And massa 200% bonus ni mo. Into top up spread the conconsano.
AT. Life is simple.
Me see, Nansense de Kojo na maye. Me de Mirika kopesa mana fofora bedware no. Me de samana wodo pie adware no nanso de atia natie. Na waso guardian ahwe. What set is a guardian samana kokko no ana? Ane, Unilever Ghana champion carbolic samana yi a dodo no afa ne guardian no. Ebo honama ni banfi nyarewa ho. Sese mpo de yasesa ne din na ko Live Boy carbolic soap. Sa, na yasamana dada no ade. Ane, ne din ne pe na asesa. Ebo adwuma pepepe. Na menye bia towe. Wobenya Live Boy carbolic samana to e wo dwomo anastos ahoduo mu ene mi dimirika ekoto bi won na shop wa basesia Live Boy carbolic soap ye guardian samana dada noa ye chinidi what is a champion carbolic samana no say your friend Live Boy carbolic ana samana kwakwa Ghana fo ni je ho no say your friend Live Boy carbolic enye de foforo nanso adaso bo honamani bayan kasa afi mu a ema honamani nyarewa enti bodawro na kwaje Live Boy carbolic samana ene ya FDA aji adwade nkrato yato.
Hello, Charlie Nasco ne Kasayo. We're bringing you and your loved ones the Nasco Buy One Get One Free promo this February, the month of love. Buy a burner, get the same burner for free. Buy a blender, get the same blender for free. Whatever you buy, you get an extra one for free. It's that easy. From 1st to 28th February, all roads lead to Nasco. It's the Nasco Buy One Get One Free promo, and it be the ultimate shopping spree for everyone. Charlie, don't slack-o. Buy a coffee maker, a toaster, a blender, gas stoves, and more, and get one for free. It be the Nasco promo where you no go fi miss. The deals they be ankasa. Don't forget from 1st to 28th February, buy one, get one free. Wait there, good deals in Kwa. The Nasco Buy One Get One Free promo. Nasco, bring home happiness. Terms and conditions apply.
National Health Insurance.
Asem debi amatie every National Health Insurance asye. NSN tie. Se we di enfie 70 years. ana aduoson ekra afia no kakra wa wutua de renew ana wo de register wapomuden si achi ba no ye free hokra say die eye free enu achi no se wedi infie 70 years ekro na wo card ni wu ya cha a enu nti wo renew a ebedi na aduasa ansa na watimi di agayarehwe no eno nso ye free hokra wo renew ya ana wo register ya no na eye adwuma san hyehyeye health insurance dia basen ye beya kwansidie biara ebetwintwan wakwan mu se wo kwoje ayarehwe wabra wadru wo mpani fie so eno nti maame ne papa oba pani ne ajapa wadi mfie duoson ekro nya hotoso wo health insurance ni mu na gi ayarehwe a eye famekwa sikatua biara ni mu download my health insurance office bia eben wo kai se enhyehyeye bata ho wo penchetremu a frɛ 054444647 and 0302746447. NHIS, your access to healthcare. Sankratwe, USA that are Roma near de Bremo.
Pepsodent die. Yenim se adie ba kwa yewo na ehunhia papa ne serie. Nanso ohawa ewo ho ne se wo wiase afa na nyina no woyi mofra mienu bia gina ho a won mu ba ko wo esimu ntokro hawo Pepsodent wa ho den mapa a etumi bo esin ho ban entiama ntokro bia ma esimu Pepsodent serie bia ho hia FDA akesa betati nkrato yi agye atomo se eye
Vodafone Ghana, Esisa Ako Telecelu.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom 106.3 FM. 19 after 7 in the morning. Dwaso Nsem live and airborne. But that's his video no Edam. The Chief Jerry Forsen. Well, sir, what's in his say? What's trending? Caroline Trends joining me now for the across social media. Why not trendy? Then trendy. Adentia, and then say, Brian faster than my DBS Industries Limited. Colorling Plus roofing sheets and on the aba and they papa episode crew there. Colorling over 20 years of research and a DBS at the Colorling ya bed Dwaso and 2% we dream project no Colorling Plus and I may come for the amount. Yes. Only DBS and to train and come on baby our Ghana have more factories across the country. Enti se wo kumase wo tamale wo takrade won cry head office no was Spintex Road na only DBS out to train kobo for 0543 286 637 wo takrade UTM e Good News FM for 050 6004242 kumase for 050 6004141 DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts. And my lady, it's in the building. Aro?
CJ.
Okay, so what's trending? Why not trending? Let's go.
CJ, and then the Niamano, and yet baby, sir.
Okay.
But near trended do one Obeka 117. Me shut down come baby. State of Nothing address, trending.
State of nothing.
Nothing address.
Okay.
Yeah. Doomsaw trending. Atuforcing trending.
Okay.
Ghana Army trending.
Okay.
Ronaldo trending. 2M Express trending. Kaswa trending. President Akufo-Addo trending.
Okay.
Mohammed Kudus trending.
Kudus.
Aye.
Okay.
Yeah, the Doomsaw be starting.
All right.
Me per se ubo voice be mamina. Yeah, kum.
And I'm glad to be able to say, so far, so good. We've managed to keep the lights on these last 7 years, even in the midst of a financial crisis. We've managed the energy sector with discipline and expertise to avoid a repetition of the hardships inflicted on Ghanaians some years ago. Furthermore, through determined, skillful negotiation, we've been able to reduce considerably the energy sector debt that we inherited.
Okay.
CJ,
Yes.
CJ, Doom said that's so what I'm
yeah, when I'm saying the rate at which Kanyani Dundumuno, and I say, for instance, the area of Fiana Pau. Kanyani Dum.
Inti Enra Oka say, oh, Mama Neji say, a friend and lights needs so for 7 years.
Yeah.
Na Endra. Does soon.
Nanuguso Okasawi and Nanusi and one.
I want to quite say Oka 11:45 9 off. I bet say how much it 2 and son ever. It's a doom sono. Ewo ho na seko.
Well, it's here for a bit me ebua.
I shall quite do send the my. Yeko at 2 so.
Why is at 2 trending?
Or say Uvotima Baumia. What voted for a third term of a Kufado's government?
Say what about the Baumia?
A vote for Baumia.
Indirectly. Nana Dwan or what Obama said on Twaso. Na Umbumayan.
Aye. It's you there. I shall burn the voice and wait.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, $1 today is 13 cities. During the time of President Mahama, $1, 3 cities, 80 pesos. Mr. Speaker, a vote for Alhaji Bawumia is a vote for President Akufo-Addo's third term.
Okay.
It's Otu Abama Bawumia, what to Akufo-Addo?
And minority leader. And what can you say? All right. Okay.
Yebeko 2M Express. And 2M Express trendy fitianopa. Omo cars ne baako. Robbers attack there were gunshots everywhere. Ayo wade minim se we be Facebook number wa obehu se ewo Facebook etiefo ne ahwefo mo bra Facebook mo behu video na ye ka ho asem no anajo na bus no Roberts attack you and na enye kra but Bebre now were able to omu yi omu hu free mu.
Wow.
And it's a one video na.
Wow.
Aye.
And Tibra Facebook na beshe video no 2M Express. Yeah, I'm Roberts. Attack wa monti share video na. Unse adiasa. And I'm say CCTV camera ewo
bus ni no.
Yeah.
And a capture bibia.
Yeah. Hey.
So on.
Enti 2M Express in the dia ni mu no and I'm Robert. I'm Robert no. Omo film run ni mu. Aba no. Hwe?
On say the way car na si a park you. Enti obedo say eko.
Yeah.
Enti wo do ho no ma na omo piepie.
Ana omo film run ni mu aba no. Wow.
CJ no antina na enra omo trending no.
Okay, audio wa ha. Sani na niema ekoso ewo bass ni mu no. Audio no so ha so let's take a listen. Yenti.
Go. Never go now. Go. Jesus. Never go. Jesus. Yeah, the back.
Jimmy fan.
Relax. Back in your good call. Relax. Why do you open the door? Who opened the door? Why you open the door? This was a mistake, sir.
CJ.
Yeah, enti ne ekoso bass ni mu eno no. Wow. Wow.
CJ Mohammed Kudi so trending.
Trend, okay.
Why hot cake? Chelsea person mo beton na Arsenal for so person beton enti. So say I the highest bidder. Wow, see Casono. But the issue is West Ham, are they willing to let him go?
Nyamina Eshra Abemuano. Nikoku na Aswo. Nemre na Aswo. And we can only wish him all the best. He should keep making us proud.
Yeah.
Because it's the Ghana flag that he's hoisting everywhere he goes. He's a fantastic player by all standards. Yes. We wish him all the best. May the highest bidder win.
Exactly. CJ, Ghana Army air trendy. And then my last one and Sanamako.
Okay.
Nigeria for claiming Ghana Army.
So how?
There's a video. I know what they bet to her. Na US soldiers no. Na omushi Germany ade. Nti I am one say Nigeria for can say omu soldiers.
Okay, this is the video.
I shall be audio now.
Nti what's happening in the nti audio no. Nti audio no. I mean, it's time me up soldier for you. Usha Facebook
one say omu claim say omu army.
Abrofo and afi. Usha ba kwikura Ghana flag any
na Nigeria for omu army uniform ni say neti. CJ. Na me Adom 106.3.
Thank you very much, Carol. Enti na me Adom ochina. Yeah, the trend better also. And as the name of DBS Industries Limited, Roma. Gian Alfred, you are watching us live on Facebook. Eugenia Biating Mireku. Far above Aram. And Afei Efua Ayeyi. When you move by Facebook, I share. I'll tell you, I admire the trends. So Eddie Abreu. And right, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo could PM on my Shebe Jefi. Senia Ghana Amamra Eshano. Say one fa or man Senia Niema Airco State of the Nation. Efa Enkotum Shebe Jafo Enimuno. And ra Anapa. Ena okopie mu na hyebe dwafie okodu fie ho beye nondu enso ebo beye du baako ansana wo hye kasa ase anapa no ansa na ebe so Dwaso Nsem so no ekoye huhu se minority oma boycott SONA no but na yenya confirmation ekire ena ye se sana eyampara senka enyandia dom kuma mo na hyebe dwafie enkomba betra se etie omampani. One more sentence say, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, akasa tia womo. Niedi kaino no. Afei so ni atoso mienu. Bills bia eseso omampani na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ede ne nsa hye ase esan. Ya ye kasa omampani entumi entu sa na mo no. Enti omama metrase entie no. Menti ni eti yakura ni say former President John Dramani Mahama ana ni do na wamatie na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Enra nanado ehye ne nkomo ase no anana mane ase no format ya yenim se enka wotade address o man no se obehya ase afri sikasem na fei ne keka nyina wode aba no enra no asesa kakra enra wode bible ho nsam ne hya ase kasa hia se wo man ya hye so ye beba ho ban ni anamo aban no atuo se obema oban ya ho aban bono enkenka ya hye so no emu be yire enti wode sansam no atudwa ekeka akon ne ntokwa akoso amanman binom so ene kwan ya Ghana fo ye fa so na fe aban no abo ye ho ban eno achi ena fe wotisi abato ho nsem so eche se afia abato no kwan bia so ebe ya sumdwe na fe wode afuto so ma electoral commission senya ombeye bia ombefa so ekwa bia ombefa so ma fe abato no aya asomdwe no electoral commission wo muntu sa na mo no na wono asomampani no ni obeye bia sɛ abatoɔ no ɛbɛyɛ asomdwe wɔbɛyɛ na afei amayɔko ahodoɔ a wɔn egyina no wa obedi nkunim no wadi nkunim wa obedi nkuguo no so gyetum na asomdwe a ɛwɔ ɔman mu no entimi engyina ne nan so wɔde saa nsɛm onye nyinaa to dwa ansana afei wɔte asi nsɛm ahodoɔ emu ɛka ɔman esikasɛm domestic debt exchange program ɔmanpani ka ho asɛm sɛ ɔman no ayɛ significant progress ɔman no atimi akɔ n'anim papaapa ɛwɔ saa DDEP anamontuo no emu afei nso so ɔman no etu anamon sɛ external debt restructuring no program no ɔman ɛbɛhwɛ na afei yɛde ne nyinaa aba na wieyɛ ɔkɔ n'anim ɛkasa fa nyamete yɛ a ɛma m'ani gye yɛ ɛyɛ La General Hospital La Hospital ya afei atwa mo bɛhwɛ a abena poku ahwene akora akɔyɛ People's Forum ɛwɔ hɔ Emma ɛho asɛm yɛbɛkae sɛ the then NHIA boss Honorable Dr. Bernardo Koboy ɛba me dwumadie yi so ɛbɛka saa asɛm yi ɛnso ɛno amampani kyerɛ sɛ alternative funding aban no ɛpɛsika in fact ɔkyerɛ sɛ it has been secured aban no ɛnyɛ sikabotene a La Hospital no yɛde ɛkɔ na yɛde akɔ akɔsiesie emu na fei okeka ya ediba agenda 111 oka ho asem e na fei odi performance tracker ya eno wo kire se enche bia omampani abedi akire Dr. Baumia ebepa ho ntoma performance tracker no e na aban kire se adwuma aban no aye nyina ya de kwasa tracker no so entene okwasa tracker no so a say ya kwan yo say ya school dan yo say ya yaresabia o say ya free SHS o say ya insuo ya aban no e de ama nkronkra hodo ni nyina no behu no e wo performance tracker no eso enti eno no enche bia omampani abedi akire e be pass performance tracker no e ho entoma eno so waka ho asem ena fei won kire mu se Ghana mamrei e kire se wono na nado danko akufado no ana yato abade ayi no entini abroni fra no executive power no ne nsam ne kura enti wo man se bekọ yi se na nsem mo Dr. Baumia ka se wie ya na ade nakọ se waka ho no man ne nkọ ye Dr. Baumia ye mate enti waka ho na man no ekọ se de ekọ no enra na nado danko akufado nkyembu aba se se mo obi a mo de sobo no bebo no a momfa mmome omampani esanse me na tumi ni nyina ewo me ena mapone bi dia ma wo eboa me ya brano wo metumfo enti sasubo bi ohonom a me omampani ena momfa emome wo de sansam no so e de etudwa ena oba free SHS so HS free SHS e yade a aboa papa 2016 aban eba e free SHS wo mo atimi afam na mo kire se challenges our free improvement in the free SHS eno na nsɛm no na beto dwa abama na obe review MPP for so munti bi da eno no mampani na kasa agi ato mu sɛ ɔha wɔ ho enti ɛsɛ sɛ improvement. Now the two words here are improvement and review. Sɛ kasa improvement a kofi mo na mote brofo yaka improvement a ɛkyerɛ sɛn ɛna yaka review nso so a ɛkyerɛ sɛn yɛntie ɔmampani on the free SHS na fei yɛmra.
Imagine what 1 million more secondary school educated young people will do to our self-confidence and the value of our workforce. That alone makes free SHS worthwhile. I'm proud that the NPP government under my leadership has been able to bring this transformative policy into our education system. Mr. Speaker, I believe the success of the free SHS answered its critics, and the arguments about it should cease, and we should simply concentrate on finding ways to improve it. I'm particularly glad that the fears about lowering of standards have been allayed. Refreshingly, we witnessed through the 2023 batch of free SHS students the best waxy results in over a decade. Mr. Speaker, there's more to education than free SHS, and government has been paying equal attention to all the other sectors. Kindergarten, primary school and junior high school must work together to give a solid foundation and strengthen the free SHS policy. The implementation of various programs, such as the capitation grant, feeding grants to special schools, BEC registration for pupils in public junior high schools, among others.
Right, into Omampeni and and some of the two FA free SHS who say a medua assess ye improvement. Yeah, improvement no tree no. Na mi hunu se ne beka no. Ye nsakraye ana nsakraye ye changes on. Ye shemu kena. And a review no so ye beka ne say wo tree mu. Enti improvement ni say a medua say ye shemu kena. Enti some of Omampeni edi tuja eno no. Ana afei waba dum so enyina ma hoden ne menya statistics and information bi am de betuja on dum so. Omampeni che say beyen fie beyen suni no aban ba ye omabɔ moden e ma nei nia na ye fɛ no dum so no afei de etwatwa kra ye nti Omampeni.
There was nothing more demoralizing than the phenomenon we called doomsday. It was symptomatic of a dysfunctional system, and it caused widespread depression amongst businesses and households. After that experience, my government was determined that doomsday would not be inflicted upon Ghana and Ghanaians and an MPP government. Shouts will not wish doomsday away in our history. It will not. After that experience, my government was determined that doomsday would not be inflicted upon Ghana and Ghanaians under an MPP government. And I'm glad to be able to say, so far, so good. We managed to keep the lights on these last 7 years, even in the midst of a financial crisis.
Adom 106.3 FM enti Omampeni on enyinama hoden ho dwumedia ban wo chese wo mo adie ena wote senra odin semi to the State of the Nation address. Yeah, ode to the the honorable member of parliament for Yape Kosogu and the ranking member on Mines and Energy Committee, Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo. Meneno entry train komo. Honorable Temenka Adom FM so ne watching.
Mejo so many.
And what do you hold here?
No, boko.
Right. Enra wo general expectation na wo efa State of the Nation and Omampeni no odeba betu dwano were they met even before we come to the specifics, honorable?
No, me that's very. I think sir who follow commentary be great.
Yes.
Not just me. A lot of people have been very, very disappointed in the president's delivery. But clearly, no, you could see that there was so much politics in Krista. Now, the politics across the globe, no, every vice president runs on the achievements of the president. Few exceptions. Mostly, the president will say, "Maya diapa, Montuma, the vice president na, ome continue me yuma pa maya." And now, what you Omampeni, you try to make a lot of excuses for Dr. Baumia, and virtually make it look like Baumia cried here. Oh no, at the same time, we're presenting to about digitization there. Here, Monabaso. In politics, you can't choose like that. You either take full responsibility, and you taste deep, or you don't drink at all. You drink not. You know, it was laden with a lot of politics. The president didn't even talk about corruption. The president spoke briefly just about economy. No, Onuaji Tuze said the Nyama Tetia Pansam. Na he believes that Dr. Baumia I will be a current head of the government team. No, onumum ne babe solve the problem. I mean, clearly the president is lost touch.
But Honorable, say President Kase, the executive powers, onu ne kurano. Enti se bibia enkoyie wo amammu enu a sobo no yemfa mbo ono omampani no
be koyie dia yemfa maba o me ne boa. That's what he was saying there. Was it Dr. Digitization? Na abamu digitization ma ya de. Nti no yemfa ma Dr. Baumia. But economy na Dr. Baumia da no na no atete apansam no. Eno de yemfa mo omampani no. Is that not what he said? That's what he said. And no parliament for now.
Yeah, no, no,
no, no,
no, me wo a straw
woman and podium and yet Chief Justice.
Yeah,
Omampani
and the Vice President, yes.
So you're planting no maker or what now? Where they? Now. And where is the issue of collective responsibility matter? Ya kanu parenting economy jina national ka ekoyia nga Dr. Bamia wonje credit yanti parliament wa no mampanyi be ka so na economy dia ono omonama unim economy na be economy uja bibia de share Dr. Bamia Nsem ya parliament wa no kaza e be ko sa de o mampanyi na be ka kire se look e be economy dia near or taking responsibility near or social economy no anybody because on no man penny economics no on shada nyadie. He told us this and then near matati upon some the Ghanaian economy is in tatters. Inflation is over 20%. Unemployment rate for the first time I could do 14.7 dollar. NCD across 13 cedi to the dollar. We are bankrupt. We can't even service our external debt. We say, Dr. Baumia is struggling. All the opinion polls show that Dr. Baumia will lose this election. Their own opinion polls point to a crushing defeat. In Tiniania Kukwasa, Yamada Ghana for Dr. Baumia, they won't come mess no. Menkwana mo holding me responsible. What cock and bull story mean that? What cock and bull story? And you know, the same government, Dr. Bamia is head of the crime management team. He can't convince the government that e-levy yet. In fact, he was instrumental in the implementation of e-levy. Many Gideon Bwako sat on radio and TV and asked him a specific question. Who is spokesperson for Dr. Baumia? Or supporting e-levy and unsupported? Also, Dr. Baumia supporting e-levy. In fact, Kojo Ponkuma minister, official minister on the Katama Bank. Oh, yeah. MPs, Ninaji to the e-levy is the solution. And they are passive, and it's a party. And they are seeing, say, defeat. They are staring at defeat, you know. Obeying was only of a president. Obey. You know the competence of the vice president is to be able to convince your government. That is the mark of a competent leader.
But the president has the final say.
That's so. If you can't convince even your own president, I will not support you. I will not say who economics. You can't convince him that you can still run the economy without e-levy. How can you go and convince the IMF? Because the e-levy is part of the IMF program. Go and read the Standard Credit Facility Agreement. It is there. Your own government, I will chair the economic management team. I will be at economics. You cannot convince your colleagues. You cannot convince cabinet. You cannot convince President Akufo to say, e-levy and yet, only free. But you believe that you can go and convince the IMF. Look, this deception must stop.
No, but not being able to convince the president. Yeah, this Subono Dr. Baumiano. We will need explanation because many will be there, and I mean will be na ejuma. Honorable Semeno ejuma na me wama me ejuma seminye na me chemu so atini ye ni se ni sia enye yi. Se obetie, se obefa, se wumfa.
resign. If you are principled, leave that government. If you believe that this government is wrong, don't go and sit at the table. Leave that government. This is the only time I met with the vice president and Rebecca said, "We never be president on it." What if it matter? Oh, Ghana, what if it? Now, have you heard that level of discordance between the vice president and the president before? All it is in and then the Dr. Bamias Wakasa, and he's still there enjoying the pet or cabinet or Kasa cabinet, but he's still attending the cabinet. Then what is your value? Who can we see? President Rebecca said he was instrumental in E-Level. It's not as if Rebecca said Dr. Bamias or no one believe in E-Level. Or this what they've been telling us, he supposed E-Level. And then he was instrumental. So what has changed? Our standard. Look, this man must lose the next election, so that he will go home and reflect. One day, when your opportunity, he won't take Ghanaians for granted. Go here, I say, he thinks he can just travel less. That is the truth. All of a sudden, Dr. Bamias is not part of the economy. Was that the narrative? Was that the narrative? So Dr. Bamias, you own your monama. I mean, look, Ghanaians are wise enough. Ghanaians are very, very intelligent. And let not the MPP think they can deceive it. And that's why I also talked about collective responsibility. It's not just an individual, Dr. Bamias. It's also the party. What is the party's position on E-Levy? I think zombies. Excuse my language. What is the MPs never can say E-Levy is the best. Me, I'm say no, no more. It tells you that even that whole party, there's a lot of things.
Yambra, the specific issue, the energy conversation. Emra, I'm saying, Ote or Mampeni, the voice are not year boy, what you say, within the 7 years. Or more abana bomoding, ama nyane a friend dumusono a free ho. In fact, or the energy sector debt, a kana wamate so considerably. And then he goes on to mention, say, IPP, a kana de, na enye 1.6
mother. Interview only did the media report any figure? Moko concocted figure. And yet Dr. Bamias never catch say the 1.7 billion. He was only reporting what Dr. Bamias said. It takes for Mampany to even say media for reports some figure been a crime. It's dishonesty. You were only reporting Dr. Bamias the energy sector. 1.7 billion. Ma ye no mo twen disagree ye ka say there be enye 1.7 billion. Amom ko fa Excel. The ba say 1.7 billion. Me bo aka kire me matter. Am I lying?
No correct.
So what is this issue? What is this issue? The media moment and the mona mo twantro. And no man is not trying to do so media twantro and no akwa kwoshishimu. Our position was that 1.7 billion Dr. Bamias can enye no correct. You remember, I issued several statements, I granted interviews. And yes, because Dr. Bamias' statement, it cannot be true. Omokra 1 billion every year in energy sector related debt. And then, almost 8 years into your administration, what do you do? Prior to our understanding that debt to me 1.7 now, based on analysis and now further checks and TISA, then we all move on. But if you come and say media movement report to you, now they say the more coins and no correct. Now we're saving Ghana 400 million. I mean, they say this man is out of touch. And as I make a matter, when you're politician, you yourself can attest to the argument we had on this energy sector debt. If you can say you're ready, we are not serious they shouldn't take the nimshi a Japan the Excel sheet buyer. That they took the Excel sheet and showed him saying, they insisted. Finally, you've listened to our good counsel. You've come back to square one. And you want to take credit and blame the media. They said this government will never accept responsibility. And it's sad. That is not how we govern. It's very, very sad.
Okay, but on the issue of power purchase agreement, Omampeni Eddie Atuja say Abino reach commercial agreement on headline terms. Yeah, etimi a friend saying, "Etimi save some IPPs. Let's save $9.1 billion US. And I was trying to get the figure right. $9.1 billion US. Now, etimi save. You are in the sector. Honorable Janapo.
Another deception. Another huge deception. And I'll come and prove it to you. First of all, they haven't even concluded. AXA. Let me just give you one example. AXA. They signed AXA for 5 years. 5 years now. I ended. You know, maybe a bank catches the year AXA. So over Kaya. We have too much power. So we don't need all those IPPs. So my boy and also catch them my boy. AXA ended year, Banya extended AXA by 20 years. And sign take or pay agreements. It was spread in 20 years. No, okay, so when this is the time, if I pay for the cost of the investment, these are the savings over 20 years. I mean, what kind of cock and bull and answer story? Where from that thing? Let them give us one IPP, omnium negotiate or reduce your PPA. Just one. TBO. Now we say for 10 years, you know my transit. 10 years, you didn't trade it, maybe trade this less amount. You go and extend car power for 20 years.
No, but if that is the case, then how come we've been able to save 9.1 billion?
He hasn't saved any 9.1 or boy. And you know, because we're saving 400. The same thing, because we're saving 400. So I'm buy. I'm sure. Auditor General report speak. Almost savings on 5 billion. It cannot be false. The one they tell you they are friends, America, because almost a visca. Only baby America see. DBS, almost a visca. Only baby see. Japan, almost a visca. Nigeria, bet was almost $12 million. She for nothing. $12 million. Almost. So when they tell you they are saving money, I'm not going to negotiate your card. I'm telling you for a fact. And in the coming days, you will get to know what we're talking about. They've made no savings. They have made no savings. They've rather want to extend all the PPA. They've extended corporate PPA from 10 years to 20 years. AXA, I expire now. They've gone to renegotiate them and bring them back. For 20 years, we take up across. Energy sector is collapsing under this government. And then they are shedding load. And there was load shedding. 2 weeks, every day they shed load. 2 weeks, over be some afraid. Even if you some say, Monday Macasa may say they are shedding load.
Nanka yeba ECG for conversation because the president makes us to understand that the ECG has been able to secure a fixed monthly energy purchase price with all the IPPs to the tune of $43 million instead of the $77 million. But we've been joined by the Honorable Member of Parliament for Second D and former Deputy Energy Minister and currently the designate Tourism and Culture, Honorable Andre Japamesa Abahumano. So, Honorable Bacho, what's your name?
What do you mean? Zidie. Wow.
Anyway, congratulations on your appointment as the Minister for Tourism.
Thank you.
But
designate.
No, designate.
I'm from Kawai. I'm up appointment committee. JJ, but no, I can. Tourism Minister.
Okay, but yes, Komona ase. My young Honorable Abdullah Jinapo Nameno Kasa CCA. The 9.1 billion IPPs, the commercial agreement, Penny just say, Yetimi Richie, Etimi saving $9.1 billion.
1.7 no more. First.
Okay, the reported the IPP data now you just say 1.6 billion.
Question minche wait if we nana minche munia JJ nana matse
Yeah, I'm just come on now. I said
that, Mr. Japan, you spent $12 million on Japan.
Yeah.
And maybe so. What expectation that could all spend that him?
Okay.
What expectation that can ban or not spend that him on the Japan?
The expectation is that ban shouldn't have even gone into that deal at all, let alone spend that $12 million as a wish.
JJ, oh yeah, what made you quarrel?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you didn't quarrel. Let's speak the truth. When you were sitting in Parliament and you passed the Minerals Income Investment Act, what powers did you give the Minister of Finance?
We give the minister powers to do the right thing, not to do this.
And what wrong has the minister done?
That's what we did.
And you want to present the false narrative to the people of Ghana. Why you big that? And we know you. CJ.
Honorable.
More Parliament with him, you're at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, through the grace of my good friend, Honorable Asibi Eboa, now, me a friend of the Finance Committee, even though I'm a member, I was participating in their deliberations during the course of the period of the 7th Parliament. So I know some of these issues. So I the man some your baby and come on read the Hansard, the contribution that Honorable Haruna Idrusu and Ama Kofi Boa made when we were passing the Minerals Income Investment Fund Act, which then gave the minister power to set up an SPV in any jurisdiction. You sat in Parliament and approved that law. So, some America, on Kamagana for 150 years. You were a member of Parliament. You were part of the decision to set up a vehicle to monetize the minerals income. If you thought that on the papa, why did you support the approval? Yet, and in summer time a document about Parliament, a Japan transaction about Parliament. In summer working in private, radio but we all know that was purely because of politics. Honestly, na policy and when Ankasa work on approve your personal bra. Abanwa work and wants to say now other documents now. What anyone was one thing. These people. CJ.
Can I make a quick comment on this?
JJ.
Make a comment. I take no.
Also, let me make a quick comment.
Yeah, JJ, you have it.
So, just a quick question.
Yes.
Honorable Minister, if a Japan was that good, if it would serve the interest of this country, why haven't you implemented it?
Why what?
Why haven't you implemented it?
Project?
So I'm not the president. The president took the view that look, they didn't no yenkado na yen subject documents no to transparency review. That's all.
No, but honorable Ejapamesa,
what are we talking about? But I'm not the president. This is president. And our documents, he initiated the law through his ministers to Parliament for Parliament approval, subsequent to which all the transaction documents were prepared and submitted to Parliament for approval. Parliament actually approved it. Dede nation wrecking dede.
No, but honorable Japan, sir. Even honorable Japan, sir.
That question cannot be directed to me to answer.
Honorable Japan, sir.
The president, and he knows it.
Honorable Japan, sir. But you are saying that if you were the president, you would have implemented the Japan deal.
CJ, must say there is already a parliamentary.
Remember.
President, don't drag me into.
No. Maybe Sam. There, even after the special prosecutor, why corruption risk assessment?
Corruption risk assessment on your body. Look, I've read all the documents, including the special prosecutor's report. Even provisions that he cited as basis for it was all wrong. What are we talking about? I've had occasion to criticize Matanamidu on this matter. What you think? What I'm saying? I've read all the documents. What are we talking about? Private conversations. Yes, I've read them all. In fact, the Attorney General responded. If my recollection is right. What are we talking about?
Honorable Japan, sir.
Can also win us power, not life. What are we talking about?
$12 million. Are you privy to the breakdown of expenditure? What went into the 12 million?
Document there.
Yes.
Minerals Income Investment Fund were issued. I'm sure you have a copy. And anybody you're privy to transactions of this nature will not question the amount of money that were expended. Anybody. Go and check the Euro bonds that they issued when they were in government. How much money did they spend on transaction advice fees? Go and check. And whether they did not pay all those transaction advisory fees before they submitted the document to Parliament for approval. What are we talking about? Yeah. Let's speak the truth and shame the devil. We can still articulate our political position with truth. With Nukolvi Oboa.
You followed the press conference by Sami Jemfi some few days ago. There's NDC Waba. They will investigate the deal and prosecute.
Position 2007, 2008. About one can. Very political talk. Want to be yashing, and Ghanaians will not follow this deceit to vote for them to come to power.
And this want to be yashing.
No, must want to be yashing.
I don't think so because you are my friend. There's not
a question of just because you are my friend, JJ. These are matters of fact. Let's deal with them. Yes, there may be problems. I don't have a problem. People question why.
I'll get an opportunity to respond to this.
Sure.
Make your argument on that. I'm not going to argue with you. If you raise questions about Gabi, my good friend, the company, all that, I won't argue because those are judgment calls. But when it comes to the fact that Parliament approved the law, granted the Minister of Finance power to do what the Minister of Finance went ahead to do what he had the power to do and submitted the documents to Parliament. Doing that will include cost. So if you come and sit here and say that, hey, why spend this car without authorization? What does it mean? Those are the matters that I'm passionate about.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with this government hasn't done things that could have done better. I will argue with you on that.
Honorable
Ajapamesa, but my uncle JJ.
Sometimes you see, knowledge does not reside with one person alone. Yes, we agree that there should be an SPV. That is a fact. Me say sometimes you too much. We agreed said there should be an SPV. It doesn't mean that the finance minister call SPV time be at the bar. Can I make my point, I beg you? It doesn't mean say the finance minister could structure SPV no the banner say SPV no in China Koimua. We cannot speak about it. So meaning you can't say so you're passing law. If you're passing law now, it means and your finance minister pay be our uncle. Then why did he come to Parliament? Why did he bring the Japan deal to Parliament? It is for scrutiny. It's for accountability. It is part of the checks and balances. You can't just say so minority mo pass a law no. Into the finance the baby and just agree with him. Or the buy you to move for say structure now my and yet go back and do a good job and bring it back. Was that not the situation? And there have been several examples, matter. Luxury vehicle tax. Yenemwanya, I will say. E-levy. You can't want them. So the law has passed. Until you do what you want. You don't do that in government.
Yeah.
It's a special prosecutor. One I'm appointing, it's any appointing. And the special prosecutor is wrong. You are the only one who is right. And I think you'd have gone ahead. Why has the president paused? That should tell you something. Why has the Japan deal not gone through? That should tell you something. I think that the lesson to learn from this, Honorable Japamesa, is that next time you bring something to Parliament, that's a yen don kumani ye can't be beer. Munyabu trena muntie kakra. It's not all the time now, minority. You can't be beer muso a politics, Debbie, looking at what has happened, if you look back, and Munyabu tre, and I'm engaging and you share SPV, your structure and ye, your deba Ghana. We shouldn't go to offshore. Yen liti bibia kama bibia and keto here. Probably wouldn't have gone where we went. Sometimes when we speak, also listen to us.
Okay, JJ made us, but I think we should get back to the IPP, canon. Yeah, Honorable Mesa. I want us to make progress.
Why be no. Manam immigration to here.
Okay.
Now, quick one. SPV Tantana or make reference to or then Ejapa was incorporated in Jersey as a wholly owned company by the government of Ghana. Wholly owned. The subsequent actions that the Minister of Finance sought to take was to list it on the London and Ghana Stock Exchange so that investors can buy shares in it. Offshore incorporation was part of the parliamentary approval that you can incorporate a vehicle either in Ghana or outside the jurisdiction. See, I beg, Jay, look, you know me. I take constructive criticism because I know that we are not perfect. I know, as a matter of fact, the government cannot never be perfect. There will be issues, and we can deal with them. But when it comes to matters of fact, let's deal with them as they are. That's all my call. So yes, much as I agree that Yente are footy, Maso Temede, that a woman yama, it helps us all in the nation building exercise.
Okay. Honorable Japamesa, a Kasa and a day IPPs, 1.7 million and 1.2 billion.
Okay, so all along, it was in the region of about 1.7. Only the Okadam figure no Okaho. And so they did an audit and it was established that the figure was actually not 1.7, but 1.2.
So can I comment on that?
Yes, JJ.
Yeah, you can.
That is why I keep telling you, sir. Yes, you are Kasa. Munti. As for Tantanja, it's my opinion. But the truth is that if you had listened to us on the Japan deal, we probably would have structured a much more nicer, beautiful SPV, and it would have served the interests of Ghana. This should be a lesson for all politicians. But like you said, let's leave the rest to Ghanaians. If it's that good, Ghanaians know. We could have done it better, so Ghanaians know. Sir, 1.7, Dr. Bamiadibe Tuja, I said, we disagree with the figure. And that there should be a proper reconciliation of the figure. People called us all kinds of names. And even brought a fair sheet to show, saying, Dr. Bamiaka, It's all part of us. America say, yes, we are Kasa Muntiano. Eventually, anybody can any battery. No, when Dr. Bomian spoke, and we comment, yes.
Honorable Japan, but Mananunsi.
Member, no, I
can listen to him.
JJ, but I mean, Bisa Honorable Japan Mesa. Honorable, other than Canadian engine, so I said the power issue, terrible. What's happening?
So platform Amuwado oil energy value chain platform there, information on generation. We'll post on that that we have any generational challenge. I haven't seen it. But
the minute I will plead with you.
Matt said then will indicate some challenges with electricity delivery in the past few days. Unfortunately, I'm not full-time at the ministry to may provide updated information to you at this point.
So, we inform SEC say 54G2 units unavailable due to vibration. Is it true? And that the TAPCO plant is also unavailable. And I said we are getting 0 megawatts out of the 300 megawatts. No, is it true?
CJ, Marka indicate
Can I propose something to Minister?
Yes, JJ.
Minister, can you just promise I say you will check and confirm
that?
It's very important. It's very important.
So that I don't we moderate the true position better. So we don't even argue on it. Because I have the information from the systems control room. If Minister can promise us, so he will check. Maybe I'm 12 o'clock.
I'll definitely check.
No, I confirm my Yankabe boy.
Check if you are.
All right. Honorable Japan Mesa, many thanks for your time. I'm saying we wrap baby. Now, many JJ I wrap up. Many JJ I wrap up. Okay, that's Papa Honorable Andrew Japan Mesa, MP Second D, and former Deputy Minister, Energy and Tourism and Culture Minister Designate. And then no actually come on. JJ.
Until 12 o'clock, moderate response and Beba Meboa.
Yes.
Whether they are shared in load or not.
Yeah, because this is the information we have, and I may pay clarity from him that the TICO unit number 2 at Trepe at 126 hours and as I'm making that the plant is consequently unavailable. 340 megawatts. No, you
are right.
That is the information. And then AXA and so I inform SEC that it can only generate 100 megawatts of the HFO at peak. That is the information.
Because they don't have HFO.
Wow.
Because only fuel got the fact they are shedding load because of two main things. One, plant need to be pretty old. Tiko ache, tapko ache. Nti woman na trepe. Ena tapko no eson 150 in combined cycle mode. Nti bako pe kwa you lose a lot. Anything you do Ameri buy no. Ameri a modular modes. Nti gas ne no so kra you can run 3, you can run 4. But tapko gas ne no so you have to shut down the whole plant. That is one. 2, they don't have money to buy heavy fuel oil. They are shedding load, minia. But like I said, no argument. Mr. 12 o'clock. The telephone in a funny station, no, and go baby before. Work Munti Adom FM. Omo Munti and some country Omo. And the union at 12 o'clock, Adom FM confirm it. Say a shady load, and I ain't shady load. The last one, Master, take a careful look at development. See, almost all the issues are minority. It takes its stance on the policy way and we've been vindicated. The Japan, luxury vehicle tax, Ameri, look, EDS, mention them. And any time the RPP deputy, you can't put no media them. I'm saying, we don't read, we don't do this. Dr. Bamia, the account will be in Kirby. All of them are beginning to show. And you do it, you just do a trend analysis. And you will realize, look, Nyansa, any bako food.
Okay.
Your mouth can say your SPV. How you want to invest the money. You're saying about training. we say there be special prosecutor a risk assessment say no but the economy yes there be eventually what could be 12 million.
Okay.
Another 2 million that one year account was the main account.
JJ, my name was in fancy here. Unyamrea, Yantras was studio. Now, document. We are grateful for your time this morning. That's Papa Panti. Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo, ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee of Parliament and member of Parliament for Yape Kusogo, NINO, Atreche, and Komono. Yabeka say, Edwadano. Yene Ura Franklin Kujo Etche and Komo Adom online cry a headline on that. And he said, Oman Penny, Mama Mayor and Mamma Sim Papa say. Mama Mayor excuses. Omna na say Ome Pacha Ghana for Chow. Na one who's a Ghana for who say or Shebo, Nemum Niemana Uncle Ye. And Oman Penny Ekasawi Yano. Okay. Okay. Mami mana kwaba Ora Franklin Kujo and Oda Imani Africano. Franklin, good morning.
Morning, many to say.
But also Enra Utie wa Mampeni. You had expectations, but now have to train on komo on Niana wo share and can send Bibri. And now Utie and we at all saying Zakujo.
Speech was a bit somber. I mean it was a bit it was a bit I mean, the tone was not the one we typically Debbie and Kalbeck State at the Nation address. Shana Neni was so bad. I mean, he's overly confident because maybe things have worked out.
As Enra at the form na ni tone of form.
Na at the form. What shall be your statutory which was also interesting. I mean, the security situation.
Yes.
So for once, we had a change in style, more or less. But the good thing, of course, was that style somehow made it. I mean, it made everybody calmer, at least until he started talking about some of the probably the challenges of the economy.
Yes.
But I think the point he basically made was that look, things have gone south, really. I mean, things especially when he used the words. We are hurting. We are. He was saying that look, things have not gone well. That was a good thing to really say, and I was quite. I mean, for once I was. For once I was a bit. I made the same man to say, near Russia, Ukraine, COVID. I mean that was important because Russia.
Yeah.
Yakachro Muse Sadiano Ayantro into Munjanka. I mean, it doesn't. The data doesn't lend credit to that. So for once, President Nuba can say, "Oh, Nyamanko ye na I mean, hubi and into your verbal modin more or less or some sort of hope." But that hope, I'm not too sure. We'll discuss that as well. But generally, I think the tempo, the way of deliver, it was quite important. And I think I welcome the fact that there's a recognition that things have gone wrong. Of course, don't forget, he also added that can be so about taking full responsibility.
Yes. So now the president has taken saying that a debate on driver's mate and after Vice President Ekasa, and I was super. What is your take on it? Who is saying?
To be fair, I think the president suggesting that I'm taking full responsibility. I think it's coming on the back of Osha Nkomo from the vice presidency and now more or less a driver's meet.
Yeah.
Now driving car. Osha president statement Nana Mekache will be said. That statement was cryptic and it's very an interesting section we need to study very well and analyze. Osha or Jabi Baumia in a certain way, right? Quietly say, okay. Say abayamuno mina constitution is a mina me the being and all. We be stop with me. The back stops with me. It's true.
Yes.
But obit me mami advice. If mama advice anka manye ye. I mean he said something to that effect. But I also can say essentially anybody else can advise me, but eventually I take the decision. But muntio so bisu fa obiso wo mega memu na se okoye bibi na se ye. Sanepa no onhwe ye se offer sa glory ni ma ne ho. The president sounded that. I'm sure you picked that up as well.
No, but the president.
No. Let me land.
Okay, all right, sure.
He sounded good that happened in the government. It is. I take all of that as well. Do you understand?
Yes.
So full responsibility is good and bad. And in a way, he took a dig at the vice president. Also suggested, because the vice president is almost saying,
then goes ahead to compliment the vice president for the moves away in the area of digitalization.
Yeah, but that was politics, and I think the president is a clever politician. He knows what exactly he's done. But that's the point I'm making. So I think, all in all, I mean, I felt that to this extent, he was virtually saying, look, Nyamankoye. To be fair, this headstrong president, very stubborn president, by the way, Madam Fu, for the first time for him to acknowledge that, look, things went really south and speak the way he spoke, I think there's some sort of, I'm making this one, this Osha. He almost also suggested, Osha Nyama Akosu, even civil society, take, which means they even say all sorts of things. President Wakasa, Imani, Yibia, Ebisa, and say, Kenny, GVG, Nyama na Akosu, no, Osha Okoshe Mwanina, damn street. But you see, if you use a word like damn squid, essentially, more like a person can money. That's what he wanted to say. But you see, as we speak today, SONA is paying that company $1.5 million every month since 2017. No work, zero. That's what we should look. Whoever is interested should look into that. But at the same time, I understand why he's saying that, because I'll say, Martina Sasha who said, we are not perfect to civil society. We have never said we are perfect. Of course, our job is to critique, even though we offer rare praise. And also, I mean, if you add that to the fact that he's saying that, look, things have gone really south and that there will be hope again, it sounded very presidential. And for someone who is in his twilight years, it was comforting to hear. But well, people may have made up their minds as to whatever they'll say about his legacy. The general impression I got from
Okay, all right. Franklin, on the 2024 election, some of that the Electoral Commission all ensure credible and peaceful election. Now, for any political parties, no any jumambum no more is no address or more concerns. Now, for abiding also say the reputation of Ghana is not damaged come December 7th, and then again, the world does not come to an end because an election has been lost. His take on the election, Ojen is saying, Franklin.
Oh, that is also welcome. I mean, it's not different from what John Mahama did in 2016. It's not different from what President Kufuor did in 2008 as well. So these are very important calls. It was sounding more like an elder because you are leaving the scene. You don't want to live in chaos. Your legacy should not be chaotic and all of that. And I know it's good to hear the president say things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only thing that somewhere sounded close to fighting maybe corruption was through the judgment that to Sal and all of that stuff. So I really don't. To think that Sal did not even feature is another matter. I mean, I think this AG, if I were to rate him, I would prefer an AG in the military era to him, really. But especially because of the dogged nature, the very vindictive approach he took to Sal and all of that. And I've never really liked that guy for the things he did to Sal. But anyway, so that 10 trillion thing is the word which comes somewhere close to suggesting that there was some attempt to fight corruption. I don't know the basis of that, the discussions about the judgment that. Well, the Attorney General claims he's going to give us figures and all of that. But 10 trillion, why? Were people dreaming? People go ahead and dream all kinds of funny projects? Because 10 trillion is a lot of... who determined that value, you know? So how many of those projects? Are they road sector projects? Anyway, I'm sure the Attorney General will come and give all those details he's talking about.
Yeah.
But in terms of corruption, first of all, the president also said something like, and yet, he's not coming to regurgitate Nyama Waye, and that there's a tracker sitting somewhere we can all go and look and all find. So, we didn't hear so many things. Just as, I mean, Atoforsin laments that one can't be about, what's it called, unemployment, which is very important, by the way. If we link it to the first statement of starting the SONA with about security, at least you should have realized also that security is not just a matter of guaranteeing peace with guns and policemen and military people. It also means internal economic security is very important. I think that's where I understand Atoforsin when he suggests that the alarming rate of unemployment, very, very dangerous numbers I've heard. I never heard these numbers before. And you see, if you multiply that number by 4, actually talking about almost 8 million Ghanaians that are impacted. Because people think if you just say 1.2 million graduates, that these are people coming from homes. So if you multiply that by a factor of 4, that's a lot of people that have been impacted. So I think it's important that those issues are mentioned. But in the same vein, also, Mizumi can say, if it is the case that he has to mention everything, then he would have been served right by listing all the things I'll see why, which means we will not really finish the SONA yesterday. Yeah, so that's on the corruption.
Okay.
I didn't see much.
Okay, and me share Joy News, PM Express. Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa raised. I'm asking this question because it's here now. Okay, say Bibia no mampeni yes obe kanwa sema and kebi anka address ebe wapa. Now Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa raised concerns. So mampeni anka Bibia anfa the victims are only affected by the Akosombo Dam spillage. Ebianka on sending maybe a word of empathy and Bibisa and Famon, but that was missing. And to him, he feels that it's the highest level of insensitivity on the part of Omampeni. Only Honorable Ablakwa drinks her.
Well, I'm sure Honorable Ablakwa is saying that because of the comments of President Lankasakoye or that place. You remember the first comments he went making about Gofobia Monvotia Mamikrano, but I'm still here. That was really unprecedented. And I suspect the fact that since then, nothing sort of sympathy have come. It's a bit, I can understand the Kuja too, but I think we probably should not stretch it that much. I also would fault the president for obviously not talking about the people who died in the last elections, that there was no way, zero way. That's why I asked, where's justice? Because justice supposed to be a mandate from the government, or we seen doing so, but nothing, no way, nothing. So but again, we can keep on listing so many things as well. But hey, this is it. It's the state of the nation. I mean, Bagby summarized it nicely. Said, look, Ghana is down, but not out. We shall rise again. That's what Ghana said. What I'm not too sure is who we are rising again under. Is it under Dr. Baumia, his driver's mate, who said, and then we have GM who also say, well, I'm here to heal you. I'm here to welcome you.
Yeah.
Those ones will be left for the voters to decide. Okay. We only have to critique the policies and the strategies and say which one we think makes a bit of sense, which can help us out of our doldrums.
Okay. Finally, Franklin, now your job, free SHS, one of the flagship policies programs are NPP and previously the former president Akase said about the man Chair John Dramani Mahama say about the man he is going to review the free SHS policy. Enra Omampeni admitted said there are challenges with the free SHS improvement improving. Now the two words here Enra between the MPP and NDC one more argue one review and improving the free SHS policy. I don't know your understanding of the two words. Listening to the conversation,
Madam Fu, I mean they are all the same.
They are all the same.
If you only review to probably make the improve. I mean I don't think the NDC would be so dastardly to come and say they want to cancel free SHS. I don't think they will do that. I don't think any political party will succeed cancelling free SHS. What must be improved is the fact that Madam for Kofi Asare, researcher here, we show that free SHS will actually just takes 23% of the total cost per student. That's what the government takes care of, and that close to 70%. How do they feed? Some of the food I see, time I O level. I mean, even though we're eating gasoline, this one they know. it is like it's like water that you know when you're digging the borehole. Sometimes you see all these effluents, and I'm like, human beings eat this stuff, and then students sleep in rooms like refugees. I mean, I'm not saying refugees are not humans, but you cannot be given education like this. Education has to pass through you. To go school, you have to be happy. That was goal level where I produced we're happy. I mean, the numbers were a little bit, but we could manage it, and it was nice. People felt the school no fire move. They say there some of them don't even want to go to the school. Look at that girl from Wesley Girls, and I was actually going to give her a gift on my birthday. I forgot. I probably would still do it. When she spoke, maybe whether the headmistress or whatever put her to read, I had information long ago about the near refugee status at Wesley Girls, and it's not just there. So many other places. Why? Why should government be paying electricity for boarding? This boarding thing, I say a die. We should abolish boarding. It's just so archaic. I don't think we should be doing this stuff. My brother.
Boarding, Yenchum.
Oh, Yenchum. You see, I think we should stop it and then build localized schools. Only say Abroche, to say UK. You can only go to school within your precinct, right? So there's every effort to develop schools, make sure that schools are very good in the areas. I mean, some people, you can't go outside of your borough to go and attend school somewhere else, unless of course you are super rich and you want to go to a private school. But I know if we ever develop it now, where a few schools are outside of Accra, outside of your hometown, and all of that, then you have to struggle to get. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Look at parents busy nearby. They'll be running around. Last will be friendly. Oh, Mr. Kujo, we person me back all a year. I'm like, I can't help you, but there's no way I'm gonna do that. Especially secondary education. That's where you build the. So even though the president can't say, even if only the only education they'll get is good, but crying out loud, what we are doing. We are not making people education pass through the period. I wish I could leave this place immediately. You understand? So there must be total review of the free SHS system, and it must be reviewed upward. I say they should ban boarding. I know it's not happening anytime soon, but look, it's the only way we can start developing and have community-based school. I don't know. I'll go back to the lobby and make sure that the school there does well, even though I still do help, by the way. I also back on Chrome. Everybody will go and make sure that they develop schools and competitive schools. Anyway.
Right. Improvement is the same as review.
Well, of course. I mean, if you can only improve upon review, really.
Franklin, my dad was in the offense here. Franklin Kujo, a very good friend, the president and founder Imani Africa, and then Achiche and Komono Adom 106.3 FM. There is an exciting new chocolate beverage out there on the market. Yes, se unte ya. Cocoa drink the biaba montenia promasidor and omode abejaso. Yes. Edino Twisco 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 the papa from the producers of Cowbell. Permit me to introduce to you Twisco the chocolate food drinks and you know vitamins including vitamin B, vitamin C, D, iron and many more. You want the sizes Otigu Kapuma now the social and so you now the afra the anyone so at the form into your provision shop and answer Okotoniema mo ton provisions no munko to Twisco meton if I saw bebre and I ubinya ewumu promasidon on the abedjaso. So start your day with a cup where you know na yemfa guardian enyare champion carbolic soap no ewodjaso no and yede ejarema eye hu fin na on tete guardian no eno ne your friend champion no enti so 4 cities per for Ghana cities. Koswabe gufio na yemfa enyare. No need to wait. Grab your champion carbolic soap now at only 4 Ghana cities. It's widely available in all major retail shops and local convenience stores near you. Store no won't tell no be champion carbolic a guardian dadanwa. Yeah. What's na ya wo GRA semifa sankai boy mefa emma mo amutua vat and hail get fund levy ni nyina no ebra no adu. Returns for January 2024 no ochina 29th and a year deadline no edition so na ko file returns and manim ya nyeta ya be fine yeah you be fine enti shanin so say ultimate file no online ko www.taxpayersportal.com ana so ubetimi adial *222# na afei we follow prompt no ghana.gov platform no so a so obetimi etua sanso na GRA 23 designated banks ehwa so betimi etua 888 be sure on GRA twetwe enkomo WhatsApp 055-299-0000 and 0200-631664. Auto insurance na fe yato so Holland insurance policy and auto na fe yato so ye free fuel vouchers and insurance in search about auto the amount can papa na Holland na we na yacho free fuel vouchers na o de top petrol egu kem ananso so se o car no SIC kwan chen a Holland for beba na mabeboa na o siesie o car no ana chede bebre so ewo ho enti yate so ti shene so na call insurance broker ananso so Holland office be e ben wo toll free number 0800-444-999 no sign it up. Join the Purple family. Holland Insurance, we insure you and everything you love. Adom 106.3 FM Yenjin Katwa Imra Yaba Abne Pokia Ahine Ebusi Pokia Patience Oba Betranse na afei de bon krata na poso no ya de atwim na afei abidafo betranse na se na mbre no aye no beyiwa no Japan na no pay atwum nkoma na afei adwada ye de no so de ato so Franco Trading Enterprise Adaroma na ye de beyiwa no ebrel adwada ene ukuada ebia awana piatu mi enkomra
Ghana fui Franco esa the electrical appliances for Frabejaswo washing machines, Asian women yopo, CCTV cameras, and need all clear. I be you know that. Saba mobile phones, this are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any dia keka home, anyone says you see na Franco. And now bring ya the papa, ne water phone say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essential tabletop. Double decker, any chest freezers, and change na mahoden kwa. Hisha Franco kwabata bi e benwo. Name of head office, e wada braka. One Roxy Cinema ne die nimre. Friend 0246-422-338 and a 055-5939-311. Franco electrical appliances papa. If I'm sure huna minyai wa Aqua Safari suffer from and show. So what do wa Aqua Safari to my phone the indigenous show at Joe. Now what do 24 hours battle no at show. Nya in nature strungu and sumo you may be able to say jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and a cast net fishing. And in Naka you made your Udo Pierre Aqua Safari. Mark 24.5 for non found go forte subonting on your every year. Who no one and no man who rather for Fesu. I don't know one.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams are alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with
Nemu Damiseya, nothing more from on the tire. Eba wire and sing, and ya papun kakahu. Nancy su yariaba.
Oh God, and wanting me here say you did detto samuna, eboyen, yama, any after from by. Detto kumwawa, a dear, you do my brain, a son too must say. Yet me the driver, a son so the brain, sir. I mean, belongs so dear, a duff from Kama.
That's all, dear. Nina Nimno, and the assigned Junodi. Dettol protects from up to 100 illness-causing germs.
Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Aji Dettol Atum.
FDA,
It's time to get you stepping. And with DSTV, the only way is up. Because if you upgrade your DSTV package now, you'll get an even higher package on us. So upgrade now and get boosted to enjoy even more live sport, movie action, local drama, and big-time fun for the kids. Upgrade now and get boosted to the next package. Visit your multi-choice.
Hey, it's your four. Game pack 4, pick one game now. Ya channel. I said ya bedroom. Since we buy the Kumaso, if the number 1, Equity 36. Tenubu, na show me say, we be disika bocho, abra ye number no pie. Go, na ye ready say, we be doing la, wabra wuncha from 1 Ghana city to 350 cities. Now first can ube channel. For bow play Denisia, make you 26 times. And what's up pick one game imo. Chabano, abra wubo star 946 hash on all networks. And now face we bet in your website. And now bet in download the Game Pack app no. Or www.gamepackgames.com. Show live draws. Or Adom TV. And upon on crown. And let do no. And then you know Debia. Game Pack. More mula. More power. Sagudi. National Lottery Authority. Sasha see. And your mom win if you do watch it. One show you.
Me say, Nansense de Kojo na maye. Me de mirike kope semana fofora bedware no. Me de semana wo do pie adware no nanso de atia na tie. Na waso guardian ahwe. Which set is a guardian semana kokko no ana. Ane, Unilever Ghana champion carbolic semana yi a dodo no afa ne guardian no. Ebo honama ni banfi yarewa ho. Sese mpo de ya sesa ne din na ko live boy carbolic soap. Sa, na ya semana dada no ade. Ane, ne din ne pe na asesa. Ebo adwuma pepepe. Na menye bia towaye. Wobenya live boy carbolic samna to e wudwomo anastos ahoduo mu ene midimirike koto bi won na shop wa basesia live boy carbolic soap ye guardian samna dada no a ye chinidi what is a champion carbolic samna no say your friend live boy carbolic ana samna kwakwa Ghana fo ni ji ho no say your friend live boy carbolic enye di foforo nanso adaso bo honamani bayan kasa afri mu a ema honamani nyarewa enti bodawro na kwaje live boy carbolic samna ene FDA aji ajodi nkrato yatu.
Senya usi how tibiano. We hear syntax day. Syntax tank ni dika ye double layer tank Ghana. Mini musu say syntax tank Korea. Eni dika ye tank muda hokai. Emu fite. Na say siadie ubiti matches umpewi na upen dieng. Frakra 0244 335 168 Kumasi 0505 555 666. Syntax tank emu da hokai. Syntax tank strong and yet tough.
Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
It's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Adom FM 106.3 Adom FM one tell you what catch your man Adom FM one tell you what
FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM.
Happy birthday to my boy Derek Kofi Ratty. DJ Ratty, happy birthday to you, Kofi. He's my son. We go way back. You go way back, Biak FM. And Extreme Pub and Restaurant. And a birthday bash in the bash. We'll be there. Yeah, we are rapping live. Happy birthday to you, boy. God bless you. Abna Pokia Reniatina say, Bushafo. About you be a one pen once a joke.
That's
the whole joke. What the dean, the boko say,
when you say Tata, the
Sukasa Banana, one or better.
CJ, Uni me,
Banan Hojo,
CJ, that's
Papa.
Na yana mukano kreseya.
Yeah.
Mukano kreseya.
Yeah.
Na mama makuma tome yem.
Yeah.
Isa se me obi a se de CJ kana me pɛ me ho asɛm.
Abram pɛ no ho asɛm.
Me da CJ.
Oda boko.
De bia asɛm adom ne keka no na wa confirm me.
Yeah.
I am so grateful.
Yeah.
CJ.
Abna kosoa sɛ ne awote no. Ye boko sa na emma wo maka enhwe wo nsuan
me pacho mate
wo mo enhwe wo na wo mo ensuan Aisha mo ne wo mo maka wo mo nhwe wo na wo mo ensuan
me das ofori amponsa
yeah
ojo ti se so yinti we no ojo ti se ahwenneɛ abna de ompe ne ho asɛm ojo abna de ojo me da atiefo nyina se
abna wojo
se omudi madansie CJ nyamenyo okese
amen
CJ my ready mekan papers
no kan mama odo
me dase CJ mpacho mekan papers no
la hefo no
oh mpacho me yedwuma ti
esre mo munja no
CJ mpacho meti mekan
yedwuma oba
mpacho you me dase
oba odadin
mpacho you me dase
yedwuma
atie from pamocho anopai ye kind of bokrata na ye di muama ne nyina ebre wate eti wasum patro pa ne tie me na CJ me the defender the bokrata hyase e wo ha wo hwa ni ma se asem na wo ha ne droso pa na anopai de mi yimu baako CJ wonim se omampani enra okopia mra se bedwafie no wo se sobo bi e wo amamu amfie nso ko ne fie nwotwe a obebu oman boni bi ensie nioma ankoye sa wo po bi do so bona bono afabo no mampani akufu adom se eye aseda se ye emodin bo a wabo ne abasobo na wo bo a o mampani akufu adom se fa sa abasobo ni nyina ema no CJ ne nyina ne se wo se ono na se afutuo beba cabinet economic management team obi abetufo afutuo ni nkomra nyina no ono ni naso ne si ena sa wodi aba na so de beye adwuma o de beye onfanye enti obi nkofa so bo aba wa mamu awemu no emfa nkobo opia o mapani aka sasem na nra a kyerese wono na be de akire Dr. Mamudu Baumia no ene oye digitalization man a eno ni wiase nyina eda achen enra asem we ode atudwa the finder the bokrata abomu amane e wo ha se mesre wo saka 2 hours ena edom kuma wo sija na woni achi
abra Cynthia amwakoa
ose dai
ose CJ abasobone
oh sikone we Cynthia ho si we me name pa madam fu bi ni name kesa
so se abna enye no kre wonyo
Visa kwasi so onime. Kwasi unime. Kwasi.
Congrats.
You know me?
Congrats.
You see me before? Okay. Eti CJ he da workata na Ghanaian times be no about 2 hours. And na don kuma wo mrase bedwafie. Wo mo yes any wo makro mo boycott. Yen samo mampade kwakwa State of the Nation address no. Wo manko non krum boy na wo hye ke wo ne na mobi ehu makira kwan. Na nkrofo se na de na ba de da sie. Say any mampade bedru no do na ordinary echemu e wo speaker ne office. E ma che se de ho mo kan ya se nye so mo kasa ya. Enka
minority for na ama o komu si ho emeti de mampani e ka na nra no na nyame admo mo baye ebetie de koso e ma emuche mu nyina no Ghanaian Times so abamane e na eno achi so no o mampani e kyeresa e ba no ye miamia hodo ene bambo ekito o man no Ghana fo nyina nsom ye esanse na obi anso ma nani na ho wo say when you see something say something no e wo say you obi a di hia na medo e ko daily graphic mu a o mampani e Ghana fo nyina nkran wo say ena ye wo ha ye kasei se mo ye den se den enyoma nkoyie ekomo na edew usika sam na chese aye basa o mampani se fagidie eni akukuduro ekwo wonim ekura eye wo chenada na eba no wonim de ntia wo so obi anim adeko a ewo nanim eye dache bebie tumi sesa wo so oman no apempem oman ne tie sifom asore na enkakra no enyoma edane ewo manimu a sikasam totoye no edane edema Ghana fo nyina nto so obi bia no muso ntwen ope na munya gidie wo MPP aban mu se wo mbedane nyoma ama eyedie ayoman Ghana dia eno ene sama enra omampani akufuado ede tujwa ewo ha na wonim se edom kuma ba no dani kesa atofo sen enra o kira se wonim de mayimu omaniti bie wom na wantumi ankasanfa enwuma emabu enyanye enwuma enyo mayimu omampani antumi aka ho asem enra minority leader na boso wate se o omampani be ka se sobori nyina Ghana fonfa mo no mampani na oyidi mampani abedi akiri de si nchen a woso ka ne se nye yie esanse se omampani no omoto abama no na vice president no etare ne ho eno moto bar so mo mobu man no nti so bubu ye ne koyi ayomum mienu nyina ankoyi ayomum mienu wose wa wo beto abade ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no na ekire se wansan so akoto ba mampani akufuado se ne tetem no won toa so eno ene de enra minority leader e kan ne se wo the second year ma je se efi odwumadi na mo edi no mo di epeja ye nti daily graphic ebo ni nyina mu amane expert ahodo so ache wo madwen e de afa enra se be toja na de me di wie ye daily guide bokrata yi musije nyame yad mo bani buso ye be simu ya ne de to so enso e na omampani dada John Dramani Mahama ene ni running mate no omu betu din se no wayi no ama omu de kwadan mpanyefo na omu so hia party mpanyefo hia de hu komo abobu hu wo mu wie ye no anno na chese dem oba betu din enti bosome obenem eye match yedi 67 years ni wie ye na kire se na de tie na ye papa yi ebetu din na Ghana fo nyina nkrofo so say ye maami ya o Professor Jena no poku agiman sa na nkrofo keka so sesi ya de omampade dada wasete o maami so na say ye sa din no na ye betie anase din ni betie fa baabi anase te sen ye bema eye free mantemu anase mantembe mu na eye frankatonia be de eche ne ebefri ye nyina ye wo ha ye twen March 7 ye behunu baabi a ebekọ akosie na de mo a mayire mo ko me nua bai wa jiwtu me nua ba beni sakamu Sisters Keepers Association ye ne nua bai ene wo mu a ono ewo Kumase ye chapter no na ene eye ni kunu awoda akamu construction eho na ni kunu edijuma ntori Simon akamu nyame onyo kese na onshaw happy birthday ene ye de emma me nua ba benis wa wife ena esumenton krai emoso do pa kwada ni nyina do ye die ni kwatenten ena mo se efroba de nchen ede amma 106.3 years ena ye de ese obade no na oma apomode papa owura Simon akamu a wokumase nyamenyo kese na obia chairman Kwame Enum menua bema ya menene wadum ni nsumye ne eye ni nua bema eyu na baby ni yo UTV ya ne yonkopa eni Kwame Enum nyina na ewish we happy birthday ne ewura na ewish we happy birthday no enkwatenten obade enhirawo wakoma so ade eni wani so ade hunu nyina no obade ma no emremu emma na happy birthday so enkoma Hamid Isahak ena ye wawoda onyame onyo kese we efri papa akola kwaji Aisha no akwala kwaji ene eyebusuafo ni nyina na ewish wa happy birthday no enti Hamid yesre ala ensem nshira edema onto nkwanam oma enye kese wakoma so ade nyina no oma no emremu ema Chief Jerry Forsen etoas na mentia Mr. Anson Aquatabs yedi gu so man so ani te kroja wono ma keka wa bi anim no Mr. Anson na edimu tintima no na sine ses Mr. Anson babia obi anopa mecha DSP Shaibu mituche kese edema pa wai nyamenyo kese eja faze asa owo nofo enne dwumadie bi koso wo north a yenua bema Eliesu ede ho amane ebeba CJ April otiasie ente North Shore April Ghana Limited eno ne omu ebia no e wonpotem hono ma ebehye na eja mabu e wonpotem obenya adwuma ye ebesa so omu be for export ene se ebenya binsu de adwuma wo haye enti no e ho asem beba enti eja fauzia anopai mitu check ese de ma wate medo bebre CJ Ariyo anamento aso
Nyame aduma okasa nche bia na sika edi ka
Mama bidi ka befa ko kumase no
na Ghana 6th March na yenya fa ahodie sika ye ba be ma sika se mu fa ahodie enti hyenenso nyame aduma 7th of March ye ma nipa maku ensia obi a 10,000 Obakufo.
Yes,
can 100 million.
Hey.
And ye demand nipa baku bia.
Independence Day no.
Yes.
6 March.
Yes.
Ebesi ukoda o.
Yes. Enti sika emu ayede
me hwe petetakra mu se obaku bedi sika ye fe na kua. Obedi 10,000 Ghana sa ukoda no. Ayi wa twato.
Ene
ukoda.
Oyodi.
Veda se no no. Enti no de tiene se obetumi aba beje empire boni akwankyere.
Mama meduma. Amenya beje empire boni akwankyere. Dial star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Na afei won so stand a chance to win 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah. 10,000 Ghana cedis for 6 lucky winners. And I decide Sikano, Yade Emma Womo, or dial star 281 hasha. Na afewa selected option 6. Ticket ba kubia 10 cedis. Yes, and to would Koswa Trasa. Na fe tie work and happiness Ofie Kwanso Entertainment Hall 2 time Memenda Soko and a Kasahari level. Na eho na ye ba beto akrade no na onso so watimi edi cash na ode edi we independence Shantri FM na wabra yewra Ghana month ni no kwa Easter no so ene ne ekeka wo nyina no ni nyina no ye de ebebrew sika on your share of the independence cash. Adom FM ye tough. Yes, enti yanjin krato yi emra na fe ye ba abejafo atnase na afei yede mpense mono yede abreu honorable Fuseni Isa atnase ma yema na kwaba na afei yentwa ye homra afei ye ba na yede mpense mono